Big Chef, you all right? Big Chef. We didn't make it. How's everyone? Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Taking time out of your busy life to be here. First time, no turnovers for the first 2 games of the season history. Defense, several tackles for loss. We used 5. Quarterback gets 2 sacks, 1 interception, 1 forced fumble. Mata moved into the top 20 in scoring in CU history, in 8th among kickers. Believed to be the first time the third quarterback into a game has thrown 2 touchdown passes in a game in CU history. Make 2, you guys know who that is. 15th game in CU history with 50 yards plus average on 5+ punts. He did an outstanding job. I just gave game balls to Stav, all our specialists, all our different specialists. They did a fantastic job, and I'm pleased and I'm proud of them tremendously. Well-coached team that we played. Didn't we make a lot of mistakes. We forced some things. They stuck right in. They fought to the very darn end and made it tough for us early on. We should have taken advantage of some things that we got to do better, including last week. We got to do better at taking advantage of some situations when we broke turnovers. But overall, I'm happy with penalties. I think we only had 1 or 2 penalties. One we took because we wanted to see if they jump offside on 3rd down. So because it was a punt, automatic punt situation, long 3rd down. But I think we had
4 for 40.
4 for 40?
Yeah.
So how do we get that? What was that?
It was late. They were all late.
I got nicknames for everybody. Jesus of Nazareth had a penalty. And what else was the other penalty? I'm sorry.
They were late in the game.
4 for 40?
Yeah.
Oh. Now, I'm not happy about that again. But overall, we did a good job penalties. I think we were one of the most penalized teams in the Big 12 a year ago, and we made a conscious effort to be much more disciplined, and that's what we're trying to do. Ran the ball well. The talk of the town right now is Stabby, and I love him. I appreciate him. And in his post-game interview, he said he had this dream. And I said, Stav Luther King, that's what we call him. I'm just so darn proud of that guy. You have no idea how I feel about those type of guys who just hang in there and the opportunity may escape them, but people forget the last game against Utah a couple of years ago. He got in there and did a fantastic job. And he's just been waiting for his opportunity, never jumped in the portal. He had every right to think that way, but he's just been a great human being and a great young man and like a leader amongst that room. And all he needed was the opportunity, and I thought it was time. Let's go.
Nikki,
Hi, Coach.
How you doing?
Good. Nikki Edwards, Yahoo Sports. How did you decide upon today's quarterback rotation?
I decided that 2 days ago.
J Mac from Syracuse, New York, man, came all the way out to see my Colorado Buffs.
What channel do you watch? They brought you out here.
The pregame show.
Never watched the college game till last season when Coach Prime came to Colorado. And I am in Colorado at Folsom Field. I am the Colorado Buffaloes auntie from Texas. Sweet treat.
Hey, I've been following the pregame show. It's all about let's go Buffs.
Away from Texas, yes sir. Watch you every single day. Nobody lays it down like Uncle Neely and the pregame show.
Neely, pregame show behind the scenes of everything. And why does he get that kind of access? Why does he get that kind of access? Because trust is involved. You would never get the kind of access. You say, everything at it. So you don't want to do that. You don't want him to feel like he failed. So you gotta proceed with caution. You know, some guys want you to just throw him in there, and I'm too protective. I mean, I love the kid and I want the kid to be successful. So we're very protective on what we do with him and what we can do with him, and really how we call things with him. We want him to be in a situation to excel.
Go ahead, Adam.
Hi, Coach. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
I'm just curious. I know it's right after the game, but any idea how you might kind of handle the quarterback situation?
Yeah, I know exactly how I'm gonna handle the quarterback situation. I'm not gonna say it, but yeah, I'm not lost for direction.
Jack, go ahead.
Hey, Coach. Jack Carlo.
Carlo, my man.
Congrats on the win, Coach.
Thank you, Jack.
Touched on this a little bit in your opening statement, but
Yes, sir.
along with Staub, Ben Finissett, and Jeremiah Brown, guys that have been here for a long time, also had strong games.
Yeah.
What does that kind of say about those three? And
Well, the play that you're talking about with those two, I think it was a play that receiver or running back got out of there, and he cut back. Jeremiah forced the cutback. So that's something that we do. We don't stop running. We don't stop pursuit. You know, we show that every day. And he forced it back, cut back, and Ben was there. When he cut back, and Ben is using his head like he always does, and made the play. So it was a big hustle and an effort play by two guys who understand who we are as a defense, who we are as a team, and what we desire from our recruits as well as the personnel on the field. Fantastic play. I haven't watched the whole game, you know, on tape, so I don't know. I'm not gonna brag too much. I don't know how they really did, but that play was phenomenal.
Right.
I love it. Everybody know I love my Ben, especially Jeremiah as well. Jeremiah been with me for 5 years, man. Feel like he's one of mine.
Hey, Coach Brian,
How you doing, sir?
Good.
Good.
I have two questions for you. First up, when they made it 10-7, was there any thought in your mind of maybe altering your quarterback plan and going back to Caden at that point?
No, I had a plan. I was gonna stick with my plan. The game gonna predicate the plan that I had inside, and I prayed about it. So I'm really not gonna alter that. So worked out just as I expected it to work out.
And then just second question is defense. Probably gave it too many yards for your liking, but only 7 points. So how would you assess the defense overall today?
We've got to tighten up some things, especially I don't think Preston had his best game, and he's one of our dogs. He's one of our guys that we count on to play to another level. But he tightened up the ship in the second half. Also, DJ, one of our dogs, you know, he can't give up that pass down there in the red zone because he's one of our dogs as well. But other than that, we made some plays. We just got to be a little tighter defensively and understand our assignments and alignment intact at all times.
John, go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Coach, John Treach, 9 News. Beyond his efficiency, did you get a sense that the team was energized behind Staub's play?
Well, everybody's energized when they see success. And Staub jumping in there, and his first opportunity is the 2-minute drill is phenomenal because, see, thank you, Lord, for shutting me up right there. Give it to me, Lord. I'm in practice. You guys don't get to see practice. So I get to see the whole practice. So my decisions are not just based on what I see in the game. My decisions are based on a lot about what I see in practice and what I know to be true and what should happen based on preparation and practice. And it happened.
Scott, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, how you doing?
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Scott Proctor, DMVR. Sincere kind of broke out today. Had 4 catches, 120 yards. How cool is that to see him get an opportunity?
Man, you have no idea. So Sarah came in the back, you know, in the equipment room and gave me the biggest hug, and he was so happy. He was so elated because you have no idea, guys. We ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. We have a tremendous receiving room. They just need opportunity. That's it. All those guys could get down, man. All those guys are really good. They're explosive. I think Williams, he caught him. He had, I don't have the stats in front of me, but Joseph had a great, not a great game, but he made some great plays, and they're capable. We just got to do what we do. How much did we run for today? I'm sorry.
We had 131.
131. I'll take that. Average was
3 points.
we got to do better than that. There was
A couple sacks.
Yeah, a couple sacks earlier with that, but that consumes time though. When you running that at the volume that we're running, I'm proud of that.
But
Coach, let's go about sports. You mentioned the specialists in your opening statement.
Yes,
I want to focus specifically on Damon Greaves and the game that he had. What type of contribution does that give to your team when he's able to pin the opponents within the 5-yard line at the 1 with those types of
It's
plays?
new mate, right?
New mate.
Unbelievable, man. Like, you got to understand how the guys are energized. You know, I often have said in front of you ladies and gentlemen, that we want to know we have 7 guys on each side of the ball that's going to win their matchups, and that way you know you're going to pretty much win the game, because you can hide 4 people in football, you can. But Mata, New Mate, as well as Buck, you can count on them. They're going to do their jobs, and that's the kind of expectation we desire from all our buffs. Like, that's what we want. And this kid is unbelievable, and the whole team believes in him. And not only is he kicking the heck out of the ball, but they're covering their butts off. And they're getting down there. Somebody has to run down there and catch it and pin him back on the 1 or the 5 or whatever he did today. But he's phenomenal. But everybody believes. They're not even loafing on the kickoff, so they know Buck is kicking the ball out the darn end zone. He's trying to hit one. I told him to try to hit somebody with a tuba, and he's getting close.
Hey, Coach Leo Barron with Global Sports. Your offensive line had a great rotation this game as well. Was that part of the game plan coming in, and what did you see from that unit today?
Well, that's how it's been. That's the rotation that we like. We had a lead, so we were able to give a couple guys opportunities so we could see them with these young men as well. It just goes to show you that we have depth, but we're trying to develop men as well. So that was tremendous to see Yo-Yo and some of the guys get an opportunity. We got a big package where he's in there as well. But I'm proud to see him, and he didn't even blow it into snaps. You know, he did a good job. And Yo-Yo's one of my favorites, man. He's funny as I don't know what. He could be a stand-up comedian, a big stand-up comedian.
Coach Jeff Trussell, 9
Yes, sir.
Pre-game, you had a ceremony with Bill Collins and his family. What has he meant to this university?
Unbelievable.
And you're going to retire his number later. What was this day like for him?
I didn't know. You got to understand, Kirk Franklin is like my dog. That's my homie. That's my man. So his wife, when I heard that was her father, and not only that, when he was in the hospital, we were on TV, and he said, "Turn the TV up." You know, he wanted to see us. I think it was last year, whatever. But understanding how close that was, and them telling me what transpired, especially on that coin toss, that sent chills through me. So I wanted to play a role in making sure we make that happen for that family, and just seeing some of the former Buffs as well out there on the grass, on the turf. It was tremendous, man. But that was a blessing, man. Just understand that's family, because Kurt is like a brother to me. I can't wait to get upstairs and clown with him.
Mark, go ahead.
Hey, Coach. Mark Cruz on Denver Gazette. You just saluted Staub for hanging with it when maybe he could have looked elsewhere. In this era of college football, where you have the portal, you have NIL, does it change the way you manage and play quarterbacks, or do you just go straight on what you see at practice on off the field?
Well, I don't play on stars. I don't give a darn about a 4 or 5 or 6. You know, you're happy to attain those guys, because those guys ain't free, they cost, okay? And when you have a guy that works their butt off like a Charlie or Ben that was a walk-on that earned it, you reward them. Or Staub that worked his butt off and understand who we are, what we want from that position. He earned it, so you want to reward them with an opportunity. I think that strengthens your team, that strengthens who that you say that you are with the coaching staff, and other guys from around the country say, "Oh my God, they played the guy that was on the third string quarterback, and guess what? He balled out so much the whole student section was chanting his name." Stop it! I said, "You got to be kidding me! Stop it, chanting your darn name back there." So that's a blessing for me, because I really take a liking to those young men. Like I'm the guy. I cried when I saw the movie Rudy. I did. Okay, that's just who I am. I got that kind of heart, and those type of guys who didn't really get opportunities or what they should, those have always been my guys when I played college football, when I played in the pros, and even in life now. So that means a lot to me, man, to see that kid stick around and get an opportunity when he could have easily dipped. Easily. And he had reason. And I would have helped him. I would have made calls for him because he's that kind of guy.
Rylan, go ahead, a couple more.
Rylan Scholes from Ralph Report. Alex McPherson, big game today, blocked punt. What is it? How cool is it to you to see true freshmen come in, make a contribution? How big is that for you guys?
It's tremendous. I think we played several true freshmen, and we only take, I think, about 15. How many did we sign? 15?
Yep.
Something like that. We only take about 15, and we want to play all 15. We don't take them to sit them on the bench. We take them to play them. And statistically, if you take 30 guys, you're not playing 30, so you're going to redshirt probably half of them, and guess what they're going to do? Get in the portal. So why would you do that?
Coach Charlie King with the Denver Gazette.
My man.
You mentioned, going off what you see in practice is kind of what predicates what you want to do in the games. Just curious, having the confidence in Staub and the 2-minute drill specifically, how impressive has he been, not just the last couple weeks, but throughout your time here in those kind of situations?
Staub don't trip, man. If you ask Staub to sit down here and one of our signalers was suspended today, so Staub had to do the signals today. Did he trip? No. So I told him he's going to get his opportunity. He's got his opportunity. Will Staub get sent down there to the scout team? Does he trip? No. He just goes down there and get his work in and make sure he's sharp and he's staying sharp because guess what? He's practicing against the ones. So that keeps him sharp. Staub don't trip. He's been in this system for, I think, his 3rd year now, and he's just unflappable, man. He's a great human being. And the line love him. Like they hit a switch where they see Stabby coming in there. I don't know if you guys could feel it from the outskirts, but they were like, "Hey, let's go." Not that they like him more than others, but some guys just have that thing about them that you want to help them become successful, and he's that kid. He's one of those kids, man, and I'm proud. I can't wait to hear his press conference because he's going to do a phenomenal job.
2 more, Scott, go ahead.
Hey, Coach. Makari Vickers, we saw him today on some third down stuff early in the game. He had a big PB. I know he underwent heart surgery earlier this year. How cool is that to see him back out there on the field healthy and making an impact?
It was tremendous to see him out there. He's been working his butt off. He's pushing the start too, man. He ain't playing. We put the other quarters on alert that this kid is coming to play. He ain't coming to sit. He had a great week of practice. So I look forward to him being in more packages, and what he's capable of doing helps us tremendously. So I'm proud of him tremendously, man. I really am.
Last one, go ahead.
Oliver Hayes, 24/7 Sports. Last year when you had Cam and Shiloh in the secondary, they brought a hard-hitting, aggressive nature. How do you feel 2 weeks in that this new secondary is emulating that?
It's a little different. We're asking different things of them. Those guys were, you got to understand, one of them grew up. One was my son, and the other one been playing for me since he was a sophomore in high school. So, we got to know what we want. And they attack the game totally different. These guys are learning. They're learning our way and how we do things and what we want from that secondary. Carter's doing a consistent thing. He's doing a great job. I'm on his butt every day about getting involved and making plays. But, man, I'm so darn proud of Ben because he corrected a lot of mistakes he made in week 1. And Ben is always the toast of the town. He's just a happy-go-lucky guy if you ever met him. He is emphasizing what this program is really about. It was a blessing also. I got to add, I saw Charlie called me and asked me could he be on the sideline with us, and he was on the sideline. He passed his exam for his license, I believe. Is that correct? Yep. I may be speaking ahead, but he passed his exam, his dental exam, and I'm proud of him. I announced it to the whole team, and they went crazy because that's how much we love Charlie.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you. God bless you all. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Where y'all from?
We up from Miami, Florida.
All the way from Miami.
All the way from Miami.
Appreciate y'all coming, man.
Hey, man, we love what you guys are doing, man. We want to support you in every way.
Appreciate your family.
And we're recruiting at home. Everything we see at home, we bring it this way.
My man.
Great.
Gotta believe. Dude, we've been believing since day one,
That's why I
dog.
gave him to
Remember
you.
back in Jackson State? We've been believing with you in the pregame show.